Monogamy is the most common type of romantic relationship around the world in the modern era, and that is with very good reason, as it's the type that works the best for broader society, and more importantly, also the best for the people in them, and also the most beautiful kind. And the latter is what I here and now will explain as to why it's the case. First thing, what is monogamy? Well, it's quite simple, you see. I say to the zero people watching this that don't know. Monogamy, in terms of human relations, is when two people are in an exclusive romantic and/or eros relationship together, with both only being in such a relationship with that one other person they share it with. The most obvious thing that makes monogamy beautiful is simply that it's something made of love, and it is a fact that you can't love two people in such a close relationship equally, and thus monogamy is better and more beautiful, since it isn't an impossible balancing act trying to hold two people in equally high standing, but it's just pure unfiltered raw love for one other person. There is just something so purely beautiful about exclusively giving intense love to only one other person and letting all of the powerful passion that comes from be only for them, using so much energy to only give all of it to one special, loved person, and then having that go both ways, having both parts using their energy and passion to give love just to that one single other special person. It's pure love to use such a great deal of energy and passion only for the pleasure of one other person. That's the reason personalized gifts are better, even if it's something you don't really want. It's cause the person giving it has put in energy and passion to pick that gift out, specifically for you, and only you, and are not just giving the same thing to everyone. And having such a large part of one's life as in a romantic relationship be dedicated solely to lovingly putting passion into affection dedicated exclusively to one singular other person is an extremely loving and beautiful endeavor to make one of the core parts of your life, one that there is nothing else like. Thing I once heard, which I think is a pretty good quote on how a romantic relationship should be, is a good relationship isn't a 50-50 thing, it's a 60-40 thing, with each partner trying to be the 60. I think that's a pretty good way to see it. Also, I heard it from one of those Reddit Minecraft parkour videos. Love is a beautiful thing, to intertwine your heart with another, to find the person that is the closest to you, to find the one. You simply can't have multiple people at once being the other at once. Your heart will always draw closest to one, and you will always decide to do with and tell to one specific person and not multiple people. The modern polyamory movement is one that, while luckily still small, portrays the modern psyche quite well, putting carnal hedonism before the soul's true desire. Polyamory is purely hedonistic. Anyone who follows the soul will always come to know that their true desire lies in finding some one to connect their heart with on deeper levels. Everything down to basic biology tells that only two people can be connected like that. Hand can only comfortably hold one other, same with a pair of lips when kissing another, and the rest of the body is likewise. It is built to be connected with one other, to do the most loving and intimate physical actions in pairs of two, and it leads to having a child, to creating a physical manifestation of one's love, something that can only be done in pairs of two. Having a child is the most loving and intimate thing people can do together. It's creating a new physical thing to also love out of love, even though they're two different kinds of love. A child is a physical manifestation of love. It's also another reason to love the person whom it was made with, in an unchangeable, permanent interconnection of both persons. In love, many call their partner, or more accurately for this description, their other half, a part of them, and in the context of bearing children, this gives the already beautiful and intimate way of speaking another meaning, as a child is in a way both parents physically becoming the same. And also, again in this context, a child is a physical manifestation of love, of two lovers' union manifested as a single. The miracle of life is a miracle of love. a love that can only be achieved by two intertwined as one. In the modern world, carnality and hedonism has taken over from the soul's wise will in most people's spirit, but for the vast majority of people, carnality and hedonism are still not strong enough to completely seize control from the soul, and they are still commanded by it to yearn for real love, and to yearn for someone they can intertwine their hearts with, and not to yearn for the false love of hedonist carnality. The beauty of monogamy is that it is the single closest relationship any two things can have to one another and not be physically attached. And it is the closest relationship the higher thing that is human conscience can have.